The city that never sleeps, now a city of nightmares. A virus unknown, unstoppable. It crept in like a thief in the night, silent and unseen. The bustling metropolis, once filled with life and energy, now echoes with the haunting silence of desolation. The virus spread rapidly, leaving no corner untouched, no soul unscathed. Streets that were once filled with the sounds of laughter and conversation are now eerily quiet, save for the occasional distant moan of the undead. The transformation was swift and brutal, turning the vibrant city into a ghost town almost overnight, turning people into ravenous monsters. These once human creatures now roam the streets, driven by an insatiable hunger. Their eyes, once filled with life, are now vacant and hollow, reflecting only the primal urge to feed. The virus has stripped them of their humanity, leaving behind only a shell of their former selves. They wander aimlessly, their tattered clothes and blood-stained bodies a grim reminder of the lives they once led. The city is now their hunting ground, and every living being is a potential meal. It started subtly, a news report, a murmur. Then, the screams began. At first, it was just a few isolated incidents, easily dismissed as urban legends or overblown rumors. But as the days turned into weeks, the truth became undeniable. The virus was real, and it was spreading. News anchors struggled to maintain their composure as they reported on the growing number of cases. People on the streets reacted with a mix of disbelief and fear, their faces reflecting the dawning realization that their world was changing forever. The once bustling city was now a place of chaos and terror. Welcome back to Scary Snacks, your channel for all things terrifying. Today, we're diving into a city overrun by the undead. This isn't just a story from a horror movie, it's a chilling reality. We'll explore the origins of the virus, the impact on the city's residents, and the desperate measures being taken to survive. Stay tuned as we uncover the horrifying details of this living nightmare. Today, we're diving into a city overrun by the undead. Imagine walking down a familiar street only to find it transformed into a scene from your worst nightmares. The once bustling sidewalks are now deserted, save for the shuffling figures of the undead. Buildings that once housed thriving businesses now stand empty and decaying, their windows shattered and their interiors ransacked. The city skyline, once a symbol of progress and prosperity, is now a haunting silhouette against the darkened sky. Imagine rush hour, but instead of cars, it's a tide of decaying bodies. The streets, once filled with the honking of horns and the chatter of pedestrians, are now overrun by the undead. They move in a slow, relentless wave, their decaying bodies a stark contrast to the vibrant life that once filled the city. The familiar sights and sounds of rush hour have been replaced by the eerie moans and shuffling footsteps of the undead. It's a scene that defies comprehension, a nightmare brought to life. Their moans, a symphony of hunger. Each guttural sound is a reminder of the insatiable hunger that drives them. Their faces, twisted in grotesque expressions of longing, are a haunting sight. The city is filled with the eerie chorus of their moans, a constant reminder of the danger that lurks around every corner. It's a sound that chills the blood and sends shivers down the spine, a symphony of despair that echoes through the empty streets. The stench of death, suffocating, panic grips the city. The air is thick with the smell of decay, a nauseating reminder of the death that surrounds them. People cover their noses as they navigate the foggy streets, their eyes wide with fear. The once familiar cityscape is now a maze of dark alleyways and decaying buildings, each corner hiding potential danger. Panic is a constant companion, driving people to desperate measures as they try to survive in this new, terrifying reality. People running, screaming, fighting for their lives. The city is a battleground, with every street and building a potential site of conflict. People flee in terror, their screams echoing through the empty streets. Those who choose to fight do so with a ferocity born of desperation, using whatever weapons they can find to fend off the relentless undead. It's a scene of chaos and carnage, a stark contrast to the city's former glory. The fight for survival is brutal and unrelenting, with every moment a struggle to stay alive. This is not a movie. This is survival. The people of the city are living a nightmare, their lives turned upside down by the virus. They barricade themselves in buildings, hoping to keep the undead at bay. They scavenge for food and supplies, always on the lookout for danger. Every decision is a matter of life and death, with no room for error. This is the reality of the city of the living dead, a place where survival is the only goal, and every day is a fight to stay alive. First rule: find shelter, fast. Forget your apartment, too exposed, think sturdy. In a city overrun by chaos, the familiar places you once called home are now traps. The walls that once provided comfort are now too thin, too vulnerable. You need something more robust, something that can withstand the onslaught of the undead and the desperation of the living. Think secure. A police station, maybe. These buildings are designed to be fortresses, with reinforced structures meant to keep danger out. The thick walls and secure doors offer a semblance of safety in a world gone mad. But remember, even the most secure locations can be compromised if you're not vigilant. Reinforced doors, bars on the windows, these are the features you need to look for. They can buy you precious time. Time to plan, time to rest, time to survive. But don't let your guard down. The undead are relentless, and so are the desperate survivors who might see you as a threat or a resource. Inside, silence. The air, thick with the metallic scent of blood. Every shadow, every corner, a potential threat. The silence is both a comfort and a curse. It means no immediate danger, but it also means you're alone with your thoughts, your fears, the memories of what you've lost, and the uncertainty of what lies ahead. You're not alone. Two other survivors, eyes wide with fear. Their presence is a double-edged sword. On one hand, there's strength in numbers. On the other, more mouths to feed, more lives to protect. Trust is a luxury you can't afford, but cooperation is a necessity. You exchange wary glances, an unspoken agreement to watch each other's backs, at least for now. They point, a bloodied fire axe resting against the wall, a grim reminder of the violence that has become a part of daily life. The axe is not just a tool, it's a lifeline, a means of defense. You pick it up, feeling the weight of it in your hands, the cold metal a stark contrast to the warmth of your skin. It's heavy, but necessary. Your heart pounds, a mix of terror and grim determination. Every beat a reminder that you're still alive, still fighting. The fear is overwhelming, but it's also what keeps you sharp, keeps you ready. You can't afford to let it paralyze you. Instead, you channel it, let it fuel your resolve. You're now a soldier in a war against the dead. Every decision, every action, a matter of life and death. The world you knew is gone, replaced by a brutal new reality. But as long as you draw breath, you have a chance to survive, a chance to fight back. And in this concrete jungle, survival is the only victory that matters. Second rule, improvise. Guns are loud, attract unwanted attention. Think silent, think deadly. A fire axe, a crowbar, even a sturdy piece of pipe. You practice swinging the axe, the weight unfamiliar. Each swing, a prayer for survival. You show the others how to reinforce the doors, how to create makeshift weapons. There's strength in numbers, for now. Food, water, medicine. Scavenge quickly, scavenge quietly. Avoid supermarkets, they're death traps. Target small stores, hidden alleys. The city, once a symphony of noise, now holds its breath. Every creak, every groan sends shivers down your spine. You find a pharmacy, its windows smashed. You gather what you can, your fingers brushing against something cold and lifeless. A shiver runs down your spine. You're not alone. A low growl, a flash of rotting flesh, a zombie drawn by the scent of the living. You freeze, your breath catching in your throat. It lunges, its decaying arms outstretched. Adrenaline surges. You swing the axe, the impact sickeningly satisfying. The creature crumples, but more are coming, drawn by the scent of blood and death. You retreat back to the police station, the image of the fallen zombie seared into your memory. Section 6. Rooftop retreat. Utilizing urban landscapes. Cities are concrete jungles. Use that to your advantage. Rooftops become pathways. Alleys, your cover. The night is your ally. The undead, slow and clumsy in the dark. You lead your small group across rooftops, the wind whipping at your faces. Below, the city groans, a graveyard of broken dreams. But above, the stars still shine, a glimmer of hope in the darkness. Section 7. Night of the Living Scavengers. Days bleed into nights. Scavenging becomes routine. Danger, a constant companion. You encounter others, some friendly, some not. Trust no one. One night, you return to the police station. The door is ajar. Inside, silence hangs heavy in the air. You find your companions, their faces frozen in masks of terror. Blood stains the floor, a gruesome testament to their final moments. Section 8. Hope amidst the ruins. Despair threatens to consume you. The city, once vibrant and full of life, now lies in ruins. The streets are empty, the buildings are crumbling, and the air is thick with the scent of decay. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, to let the darkness seep into your soul. But you remember the faces of the fallen. Each photograph on the memorial wall tells a story, a life that was once full of dreams and aspirations. The candles flicker, casting a warm glow on the weathered photographs, a reminder that these people once lived, loved, and laughed. Their memory is a beacon of hope, a reminder that you are not alone in this struggle. Their memory, a flicker of defiance in the darkness. You will survive. You hold on to the photograph, feeling the weight of their legacy. The candle's flame dances in the dark, a symbol of resilience and defiance. You know that you must carry on, not just for yourself, but for those who can no longer fight. Their spirit lives on through you, giving you the strength to face another day. you will honor their sacrifice. Each flower you place at the makeshift memorial is a promise, a vow to keep their memory alive. The keepsake in your hand is a tangible connection to the past, a reminder of the love and sacrifice that has brought you this far. You are determined to make their sacrifice mean something, to build a future that honors their memory. You adapt, you learn, you fight. In this new world, survival requires constant vigilance and adaptability. You scavenge through the ruins, finding supplies and tools to help you endure. You train with makeshift weapons, honing your skills and preparing for the challenges ahead. Each day is a battle, but you are ready to face it head-on. The city becomes your battleground, its concrete canyons echoing with the screams of the living and the moans of the dead. The once familiar streets are now a maze of danger and uncertainty. The shadows hide threats both seen and unseen, and every corner holds the potential for conflict. But you navigate this urban jungle with determination, knowing that each step forward is a victory in itself. But even in this urban hellscape, hope persists. Amidst the rubble and ruin, life finds a way. A small green plant pushes through the cracks in the pavement, a symbol of nature's resilience. In an abandoned building, a group of survivors huddle together, sharing stories and offering support. Their camaraderie is a testament to the enduring human spirit, a reminder that even in the darkest times, hope can flourish. A testament to the indomitable spirit of humanity. The silhouette of a determined person stands against the backdrop of the destroyed city, their eyes filled with resolve. They are a symbol of the strength and resilience that lies within each of us. No matter how dire the circumstances, the human spirit remains unbroken, always striving for a better tomorrow. This is the essence of hope amidst the ruins. Section 9. Join the fight. Subscribe for more. The city may have fallen, but the fight is far from over. Stay tuned to Scary Snacks for more tips on surviving the zombie apocalypse. Like, share, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. And remember, in the face of unimaginable horror, humanity's greatest strength lies in its will